Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, small talkers. Thank you for joining me today. Um, for starters, if you hear any background noise, I'm having some work done in the home. And there'll be another video about women and hiring contractors and just going through that whole process because um, it's needed. It's a piece of work, it's a learning process, it's a headache, it's fulfilling. It's wisdom giving. It's all the things, but all the things you don't know. Maybe, but we'll talk about it. Maybe next week. But today I came on to talk about this class action suit that I'm going to be taking against Netflix. Because they have put The Walking Dead on Netflix, and I wasn't a part of the movement when it first came out because I don't know what I was watching at the time. And I don't know how in the world I was not watching it now that I'm watching it. Okay. So I'm watching The Walking Dead. I'm going to be a Walking Dead because I'm getting no sleep. I was up 24 hours. 24 hours. I went to work, came in, watched it, stayed up watching it until it was time for me to go to work. And I had to work in office on these days. Ridiculous, but it is so ridiculously good. How I missed that movement, I don't know. So one of the things I am doing this year is reclaiming my time, if I must kind of borrow that phrase from Maxine Waters. And that's on many things, like doing things that I needed to do and wanted to do that I didn't do in the past for whatever the reason, what odd reasons I didn't do it. But this year is the year, cramming it all in, doing as much as I can, but there will be some activity and some execution and some things, such as the updates in the home, physical fitness, reading. I'm in a book club, and so that is kind of keeping me, pacing me along with my reading journey. But also, and things that were going on in pop culture that I just absolutely missed. One of the first series I started on was Breaking Bad. I'm like, oh, what is this about? And I actually had tried to start watching it before, couldn't get past the first 20 minutes for some reason, but someone said push through because once you get past it, that time frame, you'll love it. They were right. Loved it. Watched the whole series, the movie El Camino, and I hear there's a Better Call Saul, like prequel or sequel to the series that I'm like, I can't. Just for the productivity of my life, I cannot. So I didn't. But instead, I said, well, let me move on to something else. The Walking Dead was such a big to do. Let me just see. I may not like it. Who know? I may know, gory. I don't want to see zombie. I may not like it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm on the third week watching it. I'm on season 6. Chokehold. I can't let it go. I'm missing my other shows. But what I did manage to fit in when I woke up fiending to watch The Walking Dead, I said, nope, I'm not going to do it. Let me go ahead and support this Tyler Perry movie, Mea Culpa. And I wanted to support it when it first came out, but I was a little on the fence about watching it because the reviews, they weren't even 50-50. Other than the sex scene in the movie, which was amazing. Not overly graphic, but let you imagine it was amazing. Other than that, there was just no interest. I'm like, to pull me away from The Walking Dead, no, just for a mediocre movie. And I didn't even get mediocre. Everything that I saw online was not great. So I'm like, but I still want to support the movie. It's a black movie, and Tyler Perry movies are a little hit or miss for me. The Family That Prays was excellent. And, there's some movies that he had that were excellent. I'm not a huge fan of the Medea stuff, although I've had a chuckle or two when I've watched with other people. But I really do prefer the movies that are more serious and does not include that character. So I just kind of drug my feet a little bit on it. So I was fully prepared, like maybe on a 1 to 10, to give it like a full 10 thumbs down. Okay? Fully prepared. But to my surprise, it was enjoyable. I really, I mean, I don't say I loved it. I'm not gonna put no sauce on it, but I did really like it. I enjoyed it, and I would not mind recommending it to other people. So I give it a solid 7.5. I thought the acting was good. I've seen Kelly Rowland act in like those Christmas movies, The Littles on Lifetime, and those were enjoyable. They're good. So these movies and the acting don't knock your socks off, but it's nice and heartwarming, and so I'm like, okay, I see what she can do. But I thought she really did a good job in this movie. And Mr. Trevante Rhodes, I have never thought that I would enjoy seeing paint in the crack of an ass before, until now. that body paint, the candle wax paint. Sign me up. Just sign me up. Because I like that was everything. But what I love more than anything, I love suspense. Well, yeah, suspense thrillers or psychological thriller movies. And they call this an erotic thriller. And it had the one sex scene. It did give, pardon the noise. It did have like a couple lines of some erotica that Kelly Rowland's role read. Does that make it an erotic thriller? I don't know. But for what it was really good. And I want to give it a thumbs up. Check it out. I want to go against the grain of what I saw on social media and give it like a well-rounded rating, because I want them to keep working. And not only Kelly Rowland and Trevante, I thought everyone, I can't think of her name, the young lady that plays in P-Valley as one of the main strippers. She was in it as Kelly's sister-in-law and best friend. And there were two other characters. No, there were three other characters. The two brothers and the mom. One of the brothers was married to Kelly Rowland, and I don't have their full government names to give you, but everybody, it was solid across. Oscar worthy, no. Emmy no. Soul Train Music Award, no. But it was good, and I'm proud of her for the work that she did in that movie. And the outfits were giving. She didn't have on Tyler Perry, the stereotypical wigs. I mean, it was nice. And Trevante, it was great. So if you're looking for something to do and something to catch up on, I hate to, pass if you have not watched The Walking Dead, do it. If you have not watched Breaking Bad, do it. If you have not watched Culpa, do it. Support them. Support them. And, more movies will be made, more acting roles will be had, and more successes for people will come about. So if you're looking for it, check it out. Let me know what you thought of it. Thank you. Have a good day. Ciao.